As you can imagine, it's not an easy task to make this determination. We believe there are several contenders in Arkansas worthy of the consideration, men and women who've played valuable roles as we've observed our great state transform from blue to red. Make no mistake, we're very proud of the accomplishments of the first Republican majority since Reconstruction. And we look forward to an opportunity to make it happen again in the upcoming election and to move that football further down the field. In consideration for this title, we would obviously seek someone who shares our conservative values. A person who is pro-life, pro-gun, pro-business, and pro-freedom. Who wants Arkansas to be prosperous and to continue to honor the values of faith and family that makes ours the 9th most conservative state in the U.S., despite our Blue Dog days. This year's winner has consistently demonstrated his dedication to those values. For this year's award, we chose a state legislator that has worked tirelessly to turn the tide toward economic reform here at home. While serving as chair of Revenue and Taxation Committee, he has been among the most diligent in the pursuit of tax cuts. He sponsored multiple tax reduction bills in the House, which were defeated time and time again until finally succeeding with Act 1459 to reduce the income tax rates for all Arkansans. The hardworking people of Arkansas and its businesses will ultimately reap $140 million in tax cuts per year as a result of this law, along with the economic spur that's encouraged by such reductions. As gun control advocates nationwide continually called for stricter regulations in the wake of tragic campus shootings, he set a precedent that moved Arkansas in the opposite direction with the passage of the Campus Carry Bill that ensures college campuses have the opportunity to arm their faculty to defend our children. He further supported gun rights by co-sponsoring the Church Protection Act, which gives churches the authority to decide if concealed handguns will be allowed on their property, and by protecting the privacy of concealed carry license holders and applicants. He pushed common sense reform by co-sponsoring the Voter ID Bill, and he stood for life by co-sponsoring the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Protection Act, which protects unborn babies past 20 weeks gestational age. He was also one of only 17 legislators who agreed with us that the Big River Steel project was a poor investment for Arkansas and voted against the $125 million super project. As the sole conservative legislator hailing from the more liberal armpit of Northwest Arkansas, he's an unconventional man. He's an excellent strategist and seems to be pretty good with numbers. During the 2011-12 session, he tied with Treasurer candidate Duncan Baird for the #1 ranking in the Advanced Arkansas Institute's evaluation of conservative legislators. Within 6 months of that report, he was gambling that reputation on his support for the Arkansas Healthcare Independence Act, notably dubbed the private option. Day in and day out, he stepped in front of the firing squad and flooded our Twitter feeds with conviction for what he truly believed to be the most prudent course for Arkansas, as Obamacare would begin to bear down on us, even as prominent organizations with deep pockets suddenly threatened political careers over wraparound costs. Which brings me to our final point, that ultimately we chose our winner because of his conviction, because we know that it's relatively easy to confront the enemy. It's far more challenging and requires much greater endurance to stand steadfast in a wave of criticism and doubt from friends and fellow conservatives. What's more, he accomplished this with a degree of grace that is unmatched and to which all of us should aspire. Simply put, he's a good Christian man who has shown an unwavering commitment to the betterment of Arkansas through the implementation of conservative principles. It is my absolute honor to present this year's Conservative of the Year Award to State Legislator and candidate for Lieutenant Governor, Charlie Collins.
I just wanted to say thank you very much to Conservative Arkansas. It's always great to come to this chili supper, and I know it's a relatively new thing. I spent last Saturday evening in Gillette, Arkansas, and they serve raccoon. I think the fare here is decidedly better as well as the company. The other thing I'd like to say is there are so many good friends in this room, people that I serve with in Little Rock, and people that are running for offices here more locally, and people, of course, that are just activists trying to do the right thing and help move our state in the right direction. The good news is we're winning. Things are getting better. We're moving from a place where Arkansas was repeatedly 49th in median income, 49th in college graduates, 49th in health outcomes, 49th in so many other things. And now that we've got conservatives winning elections, not just in Northwest Arkansas, but across the state, we're on the move. Taxes are going down, not up. We're focusing on reducing spending. We're focusing on spending only where we absolutely have to. And we're focusing on how do we make changes that are going to make good things happen when other things change. For example, when we get out of these desegregation payments for Little Rock schools and we can apply that to eliminating the grocery sales tax. So good things are happening. So many people in this room are a big part of it, and I couldn't ask to be on a better team. Thank you for allowing me to serve with you. Thank you.